Rain drizzled over the cracked pavement of Brookdale High as a black car pulled up near the entrance. Inside, a quiet girl named Hayley Rivers, 15, with soft brown hair tied in a neat ponytail, sat in the passenger seat clutching her worn-out backpack. Her deep blue eyes reflected a mix of anxiety and hope. It was her first day at a new school, again. Her mother, Commander Laura Rivers, a stern but loving woman with short-cropped blonde hair and eyes that could freeze fear itself, reached over and gently squeezed Hayley's shoulder. "Remember what I told you," she said calmly. "You don't start fights, but you finish them if they won't stop." Hayley smiled faintly. "I know, Mom, I'll be fine." But deep down, she wasn't sure. Brookdale High had a reputation. It wasn't the kind of place where kindness was automatic. The hallways were ruled by invisible hierarchies. The athletes, the influencers, the loudmouths, and those who didn't fit in got crushed. Hayley, being quiet and new, instantly became a target. As soon as she stepped into the main hallway, whispers followed. Her simple outfit, jeans, a plain white hoodie and sneakers, didn't scream cool. A few girls near the lockers smirked. "Who's the thrift store Barbie?" One of them whispered loud enough for Hayley to hear. She ignored it and walked to her locker, her mother's words echoing in her mind. "Stay calm, never react first." By lunchtime, Hayley had already been bumped twice in the hall, ignored by classmates when she tried to ask for directions, and laughed at when she dropped her tray. Still, she quietly picked herself up and kept going. But trouble had already found her. Tara Lynch, the so-called queen of Brookdale's sophomore class, noticed her. Tara was tall, blonde, and cruelly confident. She loved breaking new people, especially those who looked weak. Her posse, Lexi and Brooke, followed her everywhere like shadows. When Hayley passed by their table, Tara leaned back in her chair and smirked. "Hey, new girl," she called. "You too good to say hi." Hayley froze, unsure if ignoring her would make things worse. "I just got here," she said softly. "Didn't want to bother anyone." The cafeteria grew quieter for a moment. Tara grinned. "Oh, so polite. Guys," she didn't want to bother anyone. How thoughtful. The girls laughed. "Maybe she should serve us lunch next time." Hayley walked away, her cheeks burning, but she didn't respond. That made them even angrier. Bullies like Tara hated not being feared. The day went on, and by final period, Tara decided to teach Hayley a lesson. When the bell rang, she motioned to her crew. "Back hall. We'll wait for her there." The hallway near the gym was quiet and mostly empty after school. Hayley, carrying her books close, didn't notice the three girls stepping out from behind the lockers. "Hey, new girl," Tara sneered. "You dropped something?" She kicked Hayley's notebook across the floor. Hayley bent to pick it up, but Lexi shoved her shoulder hard. Her back hit the wall. "What's wrong? Can't say thank you?" Brooke mocked. Tara smiled coldly. Let's see how polite she is now. Before Hayley could react, Tara kicked her leg. It wasn't a light kick. It had anger behind it. Hayley winced and stumbled. The others laughed. "Oh, you gonna cry, little newbie?" But Hayley didn't cry. Her eyes darkened, her jaw tightened. She stood still, breathing slowly, remembering her mother's voice from training sessions back home. Control the breath. Fear makes you slow. Anger makes you reckless. She'd grown up watching her mother teach self-defense to soldiers. She knew moves, but she also knew control. She didn't want to fight, not unless she had to. "Please stop," Hayley said firmly. "I don't want trouble." Tara smirked. "Too late, freak." She swung again, but this time, Hayley's instincts kicked in. She caught Tara's wrist mid-swing. It happened so fast the others gasped. "What the?" Tara shouted, but Hayley let go instantly, not wanting to. "Escalate. I said stop." Her calm tone unnerved them more than shouting would have. That's when fate stepped in. The gym door opened at the end of the hall. A shadow moved, sharp, steady, authoritative. Commander Laura Rivers, dressed in her usual dark jacket and training boots, had arrived to pick up her daughter early. She'd gotten off duty sooner than expected and decided to surprise Hayley. What she saw froze her blood for a split second. 3 girls circling her daughter, one of them having just tried to kick her. Laura's expression changed in an instant. Her stride became lethal calm. "What's happening here?" Her voice was low but carried a power that made even Tara flinch. The girls turned. We were just—" Tara stammered. Laura walked closer, her piercing eyes fixed on them. "You were just what?" Her tone was controlled but dangerous. Brooke tried to speak, but her voice cracked. "We were just joking. She's new, you know. Just—" Laura stepped forward until she stood between them and Haley. Her presence was overwhelming, like a storm about to break. "Kicking someone is your idea of a joke?" she said quietly. The silence was suffocating. Tara tried to recover her bravado. "Who even are you?" Laura's eyes narrowed. Her mother. That simple answer felt like thunder. "And unlike you, I know exactly what a broken leg looks like," she added. The way she said it made their faces pale. "You think hitting someone weaker makes you powerful?" she continued. "Let me tell you something about power. It's not in your voice or your crowd. It's in your choices." She stepped closer, lowering her voice. "Now pick up her books, apologize, and hope I don't call the police for assaulting a minor." They hesitated, but Laura's icy gaze made them obey. Tara bent down, trembling slightly, and picked up Haley's scattered notebooks. Sorry," she muttered. Haley didn't gloat. She simply took her books quietly. "It's okay," she said softly, but her mother wasn't finished. "No, Laura," said, turning to Tara. "It's not okay. Because the next time you think of raising your foot or your hand against someone, remember, some of us were trained to make sure that never happens again." She let the word